Alright, we are continuing our Zelda Deathless Multiworld Madness Challenge. Today we're playing Minish Cap Start because we received the grip ring last time. It's one of the few items that was like valuable that I received when we played last week. Come on. Thank you. So there really isn't much for us to do other than check out the grip ring locations. I did get the hyper slingshot for seasons as well, which I don't think really does much for me right now. Yo, Grim Saber, thanks for the good luck. You're trying out the AI rando? I did try out the AI rando for seasons last year, and that was some very fun stuff. I definitely want to get back to try it again. I just haven't had the time. I thought about using the AI rando for this, but I think that can lead it to a lot of situations that aren't exactly doable. So I didn't want to risk having like an uncompletable seed because of the way the AI was randomized. Yeah, too much soft lock potential. Nah, you're not 20 hours late. I just started for today. All of the earlier VODs are available on my YouTube, so you could go check those out. There's the rod for LADX. Okay, so LADX is in go mode. Yeah, Black Beast is actually broken in AI Rando. And I'm pretty sure it cannot have anything if you use that. LA Switch? I think there's a rando for it. I'm not sure if it's in Archipelago yet. Yeah, the last time I did it, like, I think it was the spike traps, in D6 randoed to, BMOS, and you couldn't pass by them. But there has been some updates to the algorithm for randomizing enemies, so I think there's less likely chance. Oh, is that our third book? That is our third book. We don't have library access yet. We don't have the ocarina. I have completed one game so far, and that is Zelda 1. We will be finishing LADX today, most likely. Yeah, it says 2 because we're using something called SlotLock, which locks the games into the multi-world as well. So SlotLock itself counts as a game. And we finished unlocking everything, so it now says that we've completed SlotLock. But realistically, we didn't even play anything there. That's just a way to gate progress. It would be funny to beat them in release order, but that's never going to happen because Zelda 2. Rupees are off, right? Yeah. And underwaters are definitely off as well. Yeah, there's not much we can do here. Funny enough, we're not really avoiding Zelda 2 at this point. We just can't do anything there. It's completely walled off. We need more items to continue in Zelda 2. Like that. Like the handy glove. That is one of the items that opens more things up. Let's see, how many do I have? I have 4 Cloud Top Skinstones. Usually you get a Cloud Top Skinstone in Cloud Top, so we might actually get Palace access here. We'll see. There's a higher % chance that we just don't get anything here. Especially in like a bigger multi-world. Ribbon LADX. Honestly, any LADX item at this point really doesn't matter. I would love a tunic though, actually. Because we still have base tunic in LADX. So getting like blue tunic would just be extra safety. Even though like, I'm pretty sure I have a potion. We'll probably play Zelda 2 after we finish LADX. I feel like that makes the most sense. Yeah, we are allowing fairies for the challenge. I'm trying to limit myself to 1 fairy at a time, because most games only allow you to have 1. Oh, Seed Shooter for Ages is also very big. That's actually bigger than anything else we have. But yeah, I'm limiting to 1 fairy at a time, because most of the games have like a potion system, like Oracle's LADX, even Zelda 1 has a potion, like where you can only store 1 potion at a time. So like any games that have bottles, we're just gonna try and store 1 fairy. Heart Container Ages is nice. Alright, we only have 1 more item to get here, and then I think we go just straight to LADX, finish that up. Oh! Never mind, we're continuing here. We get access to a dungeon. There's our graveyard key. I mean, that dungeon's not terribly long, so it's not crazy. And it only has, like, what, 2 items in it? Yeah, 2 items because we don't have an element in there. When you finish a game, if you didn't get all the items in it, does it send the ones you didn't out, or do you have to go back and look for them? It will automatically release the items after we complete a game. So we don't have to go looking for things. Which means game completions are very strong. Because it'll just send out every remaining item in the game. But honestly, are you... Oh. I forgot if I had it or not, honestly. Which I actually already have it, so... I should have known that that was a trap. Oh, we got Brian. I think that's enough seashells to get the item. Alright, so this dungeon we just clear out really quick, and then we'll head over to LADX. And then after LADX, I think we do Ages, then Zelda II. I think that's the order. Alright, easy dungeon. And there was nothing here, but just a couple percentage points, I'll take it. Alright, let's go LADX. I am a little curious. A little curious how many checks are available before I even, like, go and finish up the game. Yeah, there's not much, I don't think. I can get the seashell house, which I'm like literally right next to, so I might as well. I can turn in the ribbon and then I can just finish D8. Why did it rain Zols when I spawned in? Because that is the Zol attack trap. So it was an item that was given to me. Yeah, from here is probably a good idea. Just go straight to D8. I probably don't need to even like go crazy in this dungeon. Just go finish it. There's only 2 checks in here. One of them is the boss, so... Yeah, I'll just finish the dungeon. I'm not even going to bother with the other check. There's going to be like 2 items that get released when we finish. It's going to be great. Actually, probably a little bit more because we don't have bow yet, right? Yeah, so the bow check over here isn't going to be a thing we have. Alright, this boss can be scary. Because it does a lot of damage. But we have a lot of hearts, so... Not super duper scary, but scary enough to, like, care about it. There we go. Easy, easy boss. Nothing to worry about. The egg on the mountain calls. Let me just make sure I have... Yeah. I have plenty of stuff. Oh, yeah, there is. The client decided not to populate. There we go. I think whenever the room number changes, it doesn't like to show up again. Alright, for once I actually have the Ballad of the Windfish, so I might as well play it. For real. Does Archipelago change some of the layouts because there were no rocks to lift on the Maybe Village exit? That is a setting you can set, which changes the rocks to bushes, so that way you don't have to have the bracelet. Just makes it a little bit less likely you get stuck early on. Nope, didn't get it. No lag reduction today. It's fine. Oh yeah. I have Oracle mode on, don't I? It's fine. That actually might have been annoying if I didn't think about it because of the bomb situation. Alright, Aga, please be kind to me today. Alright, not moving. Good. I'm not moving. Aga, listen to me for once. Alright, that should be enough, I think. Yep. Easy Ganon fight, too. Easy peasy. Alright. Imagine getting, like, an Aga manip without actually getting the lag reduction. And, you know, despawning the music so that you can actually use the manip. Alright, there goes our LADX. The raft for Zelda II. Okay, raft for Zelda II was under Richard's house. Okay, that was behind the five golden leaves. There was nothing else of value. Everything else, I think there was like a piece of heart. Yeah. But yeah, that was pretty good. Alright, LADX done. Let's head over to Ages. We have a lot of work to do in Ages. And then Zelda 2 is probably coming up very quickly, because now that we have access to all of that, we have access to East Continent, and we have Handy Glove. Yeah, that's like everything we could possibly want to really open up Zelda 2. Yo, what's going on, Sir Psycho Halo? First time catching me live. Thanks for the good luck. Appreciate it. Oh wait, I wanna close out of Mizhawk and reload so we don't run into any potential crash situations again. Just every time we switch, we just want to close out of everything. Just be consistent with it. Alright. Seed Shooter. Where am I going here? Looks like D3 entrance? Or no, not D3 entrance. We want to go to D6 entrance, and we want to go to D1? D1 or D2? Probably D1 first. Yeah, we want to go to D1 entrance so we can do past D6. Because past D6 will open up the walls, or the one wall that we can open up. The other one we can't open yet because we don't have Cane. Cane is the only thing we need, and Tuning Nut. Cane and Tuning Nut. Wait, did I want to come here? I don't think I did. Yeah, no, this was not the dungeon I wanted to come to. What am I thinking? I wanted to go D6 entrance. Yeah, D6 pass. No, we can't do 6 pass yet. Because that's, D8. We need Cane for that. So present. And then we want to do D6. As much as we can. Alright, I'm pretty sure the only thing of value here is the torch chest. Right, I think that's the only thing left. Yeah, it's just the torch. Alright, so let's run into D1 entrance and start doing some more stuff in D6. That'll open up the entire right side of D6 present. So this should at least open up a few more things. And then I think it's Zelda II time. We just got access to so much that I'm pretty sure Zelda 2 is holding everything right now. Yeah, we could probably go this way. It's fine. Alright, I have what? Yeah, I have 2 small keys here, so I'm gonna save scum, I think. Because this one check is all that's over here through this door. And then we could actually go the other direction. And not use that key. We still can't go to the left side because we do not have the cane to open up that wall over there. But we should be able to easily get both checks over here. Right, that's actually the 3rd small key. So it doesn't matter. All that really means is that everything here is accessible. Alright, That's all we get from here. Let's do it. Let's go to Zelda II. Handy Glove and Raft opens up pretty significant amount. Unfortunately, we still don't have Hammer, so we are gonna have to keep going around this way. I mean, it's not a terrible thing. We get a lot of experience as we go through here every time. And I still don't have down stab either, which is annoying. But yeah, we got a lot of health now. We got a lot of magic. So we should be okay. Also, I did look over my stuff, and I do have the setting on for respawning a palace. I was just doing it wrong last time. So we're gonna go over to, what is this, Midoro Palace? And I should be doing it right this time. We'll double check, make sure. So yeah, when we get here, if we hit continue, yeah, continue will take me back to the beginning of the dungeon that I'm in. Let me also look up the map. Alright, where do I need to go? I gotta remember how many checks are left here. It's just towards the end, okay. It's just the stuff towards the end. Yeah, we did most of this dungeon already. what's great about this is like knowing where those red pots are is actually very valuable. Let's see. From this room, I just go down. Because we got everything on the other side already. Alright, there is a key a little bit further on. Alright, there's nothing there. Okay. Ooh, I know exactly what this check is. This is not a fun one. I'm gonna have to prep Fairy, I think. Yeah, that's not... I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. Well, we lose one life. How am I supposed to do this? Next to it, and then I probably prep Fairy? Hello? Hello? This doesn't make sense. Honestly, not even worth going for. I'm just skipping this. I'm just skipping that. Unless, of course, that is a key. That's a required key. But we can Fairy, so it's fine. Yo, Talon! Thanks for the raid. Hope your run went well. If you guys don't know, Talon is also doing this same challenge. This is I Eat Your Pie's Multi-World Madness Challenge. And he's doing some really, really difficult games. He's doing both Sonic Adventure games and Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, and Super Mario 64. Thanks for the good luck. Appreciate it. We just lost 2 lives in Zelda 2. We're doing our Zelda 2 with 3 lives because that's what you get in vanilla. And we just lost 2 of them on the same exact thing. So, not looking good. Honestly, that check probably is something I will skip 110 times out of 100. I think it all comes down to what games you're comfortable with, right? I'm more of a Zelda guy, you're more of a Sonic guy, so it kind of evens out, right? Alright, let's see. Where are we going? We gotta go through Death Mountain again. Yeah, Zelda 2 is very punishing. And I think part of the issue is, like, you have to slash to pick up items, and sometimes it just doesn't work. I have so much available on the East Continent. But yeah, we've made a lot of progress in this run. Zelda 2 aside. We finished LADX today, which was very easy. We just had to get our magic rod. Zelda 1 was already finished a long time ago. Minish Cap is a 4-sword away from Go mode. Oracle of Ages is the Cane away from Go mode. Cane and Toonie Nut. I need one more dungeon access. Seasons require Summer to get into Go mode. Like, a lot of games are just like one item away, 1 or 2 items away. And they're probably all here. They're probably all here in Zelda 2. So unfortunately, Zelda 2 does not have the hammer yet. So I'm kind of stuck going through here a million times. Did stream crash? Not on my end. Everything looks fine on my end. Might be Twitch being Twitch. Good Rajar. how does this handle the linked password stuff in the Oracle games? The actual passwords don't exist. However, some of the linked locations exist in Seasons. It's still being worked on for ages. Bomb chews are a thing that you can just get in the item pool for Seasons. They're not necessary to have, but they are like a good alternate source of explosion. Though the logic requires you to get like a certain amount of packs before you're expected to use them. Alright, we're making our way over to East Continent. Just gonna make a pit stop in here, heal up. Like, honestly, we could probably do a lot of stuff, but it's all gonna be super scary. Alright, which way is the item? There it is. Alright, Firetown, I think, is just go to the well, right? I can go up to Darunia and then go into the maze. I feel like Palace 4 is the most threatening dungeon. 5 isn't terrible. I might want to do 5 first. Alright, where is this location? Is it straight up from here? Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a secret over here. There's so many, like, random little rooms that you can just go into. Alright, which one? I'm not used to going from this direction. Let me go here first. Because usually... There it is. Alright. Alright, Palace 5. Let me get my palace map up. That's the one thing about the Alright, we'll do that. One thing about the current state of the tracker is it doesn't have the maps for these palaces. So trying to remember, like, figure out where all the items are is not great. I mean, I know where most of the stuff is. It's more a matter of, like, checking it off. Yeah, the randomized colors can sometimes be very annoying. Oh. Alright, we're just doing that. Alright, we survived that room. Did it give me anything? Hello? I don't think we got it. Alright, whatever. Nothing to the right. Okay. Amazing. Alright. Let's see, we go down here. And then we go left still. Okay, I kind of remember where I'm going here. This dungeon's kind of annoying. I really wish I had down thrust. I might need... whatever's there. Like, I don't know if I need keys going down here. Let me see. Yeah, there is something to the left. Oh, but I need down thrust for that. Okay. Got it. Please leave me alone so I can just jump up here in peace, please? Thank you. We probably just die, right? We probably just die. Coming over here. Ooh, yeah. Ugh. Okay. Alright, that is technically the run. So that's what? 79%? But honestly, I kind of want to just continue and just ride it out. What are we at? 79.01% or 03? I mean, it was bound to happen, right? Zelda II just happens. But we made it so far. I just want to finish this and just like play through everything, you know? I fully expected this to happen. Like once we got to East Continent. Or, you know, once you get to this part, because we're so locked, we have to just play through Zelda II. And like getting through these guys without those guys without down stab is like almost impossible. Like not having down stab just kind of ruins a lot here. Because you're supposed to have down stab way before this. Oh yeah, let's see. I don't think I got this item. Yeah, we didn't get it. Like, I would be down stabbing through like, every one of these rooms, but instead I just get spawned on, basically. Yeah, the palace items aren't the greatest, it seems. Alright, where was I? I went here. We go left again. Then I think I got everything that I could going down. Yeah. So we go left. Now let me think. This probably also requires down thrust, so we can't get that. There should be a key down here. Oh, there's a key and a pea bag item. Or are they both keys? Key sprites, maybe. Oh, I hate this guy. Oh. This guy is the worst. I'm literally just gonna face tank him. Like, in normal gameplay, you have down stab to, like, jackhammer through him. But I don't have that. Does this not have one? I guess not. So let's just get destroyed on Guma. Instant. Perfect. Yeah, Zelda 2 is doing Zelda 2 things. We've abandoned the deathless part in favor of just finishing at this point. Thankfully, we have like enough lives in Zelda 2 that I'm never gonna game over. We could change it to not game over right now. Oh man, that was like the worst level up I've ever seen. Yeah, that was like the worst one. Like 50 points. You forgot this was supposed to be deathless. Yeah. Honestly, like, we kind of just set out that way, and then it worked for a long time. Until it didn't. Basically, because Zelda 2 ended up being so deep into the seed. We kind of made it very, very far. Yeah, exactly. It's the only game that doesn't give you a game over when you die immediately. So if we just change the ruling to be just no game over. But at the same time, like, I set it so that I set it up so that it was supposed to only be 3 lives, but you know, things happen. All right, let me load up this palace. This one's annoying. I know the layout of this is super duper annoying. Can I get this without downstab? I think the answer is no. We just confirm. Yeah, no. You need downstab for that. Well, the idea was to have the one-up doll thing be part of the item pool, or like the, not the item pool, but the wheel of upgrades. But you know what? Considering I'm probably not going to be doing this right now for a while, do one jump. Like, we probably won't be getting back to this point for a very long time. We just ride it out. Were all the runs lost to Zelda 2? No. We've had runs lose to most of the games. Zelda 2 is just the most frequent. Just because it's Zelda 2. Honestly, just hit the fairy. Hit the fairy and then game over abuse. Or not game over abuse, but continue abuse. Easy stuff. But yeah, I probably could have even, like, abused that. Yeah, Fairy is a very overpowered, ability. Oh yeah, I forgot, you don't even need jump in order to make that jump. You can just make it. You know, like, even with all the stuff that we've done, we still have not, like, gotten any progress for any other game. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I think this is the only way I can get this item, is go from the side. Oh no! They had block guards in this game? I didn't even know. I honestly did not even realize there were block guards. Just like the bush guards in A Link to the Past. This is stupid, honestly. This room is just awful without downstab. Am I even close? It's the next one. Next one over. There's so many of them! They just keep spawning! I'm almost there. There it is. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. That room was stupid. Oh wait, there's nothing else on this side of the map. I could just do this. I do have upstab, so I can get up there. Honestly, this game isn't terrible if you know what you're doing. It does have its moments. Every game has its moments. Is this another block room? This is another block room. Great. Wait, I think... Hold on. Key there. Alright, there's 2 items in here. 2 items in the block room. But this time we don't have the floating heads. Alright, we'll do that again. Link Between Worlds and Spirit Tracks are pretty good games. Link Between Worlds especially. Four Swords Adventures is awesome as well. Like, those are some good ones. Oh yeah, this room without downstab is awful. Honestly, like, every room in this game, if you don't have downstab, can be awful. Let's see, I have to go... yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that jump one bit. Use the button control mod for Spirit Tracks when you use the whip on one of the thorn vines in a dungeon. The game crashes. That sounds like an issue with the mod. Okay, so that is a key. That, the thing in the nook is a key. Because you're not expected to have to ferry through key doors. I need magic. I can't beat the boss without magic. Right? Do I have enough for reflect? I guess we'll find out. I do. Alright. Cool. It's a great boss design, by the way. Sit in the corner and reflect. Reflect is one of the spells you get, so you have to obtain the spell. You always have a shield, but reflect allows you to reflect back energy beams. Alright, let's go to Darunia. Sure. Do it like that. I'll just go over. We're out of lives. Honestly, I should probably just set that to 0. But yeah, we're out of lives. I'm just playing it out at this point. Oh. Let me do the fun thing. Yeah, fairy claws. That's probably one of my favorite things to do in this game. Yeah, Zelda II is the run killer, for sure. Happens more than I'd like to admit. Alright, we got the child, so we've returned the child home. And we're getting rewarded with a check. Where's the magic lady in this village? She's got to be near the front then. I must have walked past her already. Oh, there she is. Honestly, I should probably just do that every time. Right? Skip the encounters. Like, encounter skips are super easy there. I think it's safer to go this way. Though technically quicker to go the other way. Fire is, like, not useful at all, but in this circumstance, I'll use it. Zor scale, okay, that's 2 checks. Alright, almost at a level up. These screens are so annoying. The third one in particular, so I just ferry through it usually. Maybe the third one isn't as bad as I thought. It's whatever. I don't have enough for jump. Alright, let's see if I can get to the cave. Alright, I made it to the cave. This game is just too brutal to try and do completely deathless, or even like a couple lives. Because there's just so many opportunities to just die. Especially when you don't have your normal toolkit. When you're missing things that you normally would have, like downstab. Downstab is one of the best things in this game. 100%. Oh yeah, this bridge. This bridge is awful. Progressive sword for ages. Okay. It's not terrible. There it is. Down stab. We found it. Alright, before I go and do that, let's go over here. There's summer! Okay, things are starting to fall into place for the end game, right? So yeah, we can finish this dungeon. We have to go back and finish the palace. Island Palace, I think it's called. Honestly, I think Zelda 2 is just in Go mode, potentially. I don't know if we even need Hammer. Right? Like, at this point, I think Hammer is just a convenience tool. Also, this dungeon is rough. Of course. Of course he would. Yeah, in this section, we want to fall down something over here. I wish we didn't have those item animations every time. Those are really annoying. Let's see, there's one more thing down. Alright, so now we want to go this way. We want to make our way to the cross item. Let's see, can I get this without freeing the blue guy? I think so. Oh, I literally was about to jump. Hello? Item, please. Thank you. This area is very scary. This area is very difficult. Did I just spawn in and get hit immediately? Are you kidding me? No, this is possible. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this fight's going really well. Come on. Dude. Stop going off screen. Alright, so we made it through that section. Now I gotta get through, like, the worst section of the dungeon. Honestly, we could probably finish this game today, maybe? Oh, there's something at the bottom there. We might be able to. I don't know. Probably not, actually. So I don't have a ton of time today to finish this up. But I think definitely tomorrow, like we'll just be able to probably finish everything. Maybe not everything, but like get really close. Oh yeah, I forgot we have to fight another Rebo. There we go. It's my least favorite item of all time. Actually, you might as well kill me. Honestly, I have no idea how you're supposed to fight them. Because it doesn't... Yeah, that whole abuse their shield lowering thing doesn't seem like the most intended. I think you're supposed to just sit there and like trade blows with them, but that doesn't seem very very safe. Hello? Just not doing anything. Barba is such a weird boss. It's a very scary boss. You can do some really fun things with it. But like, if you're trying to do this without taking any deaths, like, this boss is awful. Alright, just keep alternating between the two sides. That'll be fine. Back to the middle? No. Two in a row. Alright, probably need like one more hit. Yeah. Alright, so I think... I want to level up attack. Get that going. This is the best place to grind. Plus, I have to go all the way back anyway. I have to go all the way back to Island Palace. That's the last place I have to go. So I'm probably going to end up doing Island Palace tomorrow. Because we're just going to save and quit. And when I save and quit, it's going to take me back to the main start. So that's going to be put us like right where we need to be, essentially. There are a couple things over here that I can get. I don't know if I want to go for them right now. I mean, I might as well, right? We're in the area. These encounters are brutal. I think I just want to get this one and then we'll call it here. Yep, I think that's a good place to stop for tonight. Unfortunate that we died a bunch, but that is exactly what Zelda 2 is all about. But yeah, we'll finish this run up, and then I'll decide if I want to do another attempt at the Deathless challenge or not. We'll see. But either way, we're gonna finish this up. We're gonna finish this entire multi-world. So stay tuned for that. And if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time.